Today, I want to speak with you about how it is when life just doesn't go the way you want it to go. And my credentials, today I didn't get the job that I really wanted to get. And it was like 40 minutes ago. I'm obviously still very emotional about it, but I decided to use this creativity, this emotion to create something. So that's why I'm here. My energy is definitely not like all smiley and stuff. It's something that I really wanted, but it's life. So, what I would say as a first thing is that whenever something doesn't work out, the worst possible thing that you can do is to shame yourself, to try to convince yourself that you are embarrassment, that you are less than other people, that you are never good enough, that you always disappoint everyone, and so on. So you get this, let's say you didn't get the job, right? You get those emotions, which they are completely fine. They're good. They're there for a reason. You can feel sad. It's normal process. But you make it even more difficult for yourself because you start shaming yourself. So, why are you doing this? Why are you putting so much pressure on you? Is it something that was maybe happening with some other people who were part of your life when you were growing up? Or, like, why do you have this pattern? Because this, when you start shaming yourself for not being as successful as you wanted to be, then you start to spiral down even more. And then you become emotional for hours and hours. And then you lose the whole day. Let me tell you, I used to be there. I understand. I used to spiral down. I received a negative message. Something didn't go as I wanted to go. And I spiraled down for hours, for sometimes even for days, because of one thing that didn't go my way. Let me tell you, today they called me, cried for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm sad, but there's gonna be something different. There's gonna be some different opportunities happening for a reason. I called my boyfriend, and in a span of 20, even not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes, I was like, okay. I was a little bit numb, but then I was like, am I gonna like literally spend this day just laying here on the couch, or am I gonna take this emotional bubble of mine and transform it into something that will be actually beneficial? Because there's so many occasions when this happens to us, right? We expect something, we really prepare for something, but then it doesn't go as you planned it. And it's normal part of life, and it happens. And I just wanted to share this with you because that's exactly how I feel right now, right? Something didn't work out. Okay, so the shaming yourself. Don't do it. I know it's easy to say no, like don't do it. Okay, what can you do instead of shaming yourself? First, pay attention to how you feel. Why are you adding something extra? Deal with what you already have. How do you feel? Do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? Do you feel rejected? Just observe with the emotions. Sit with it. Do not, like, if you, every single time, if you're gonna feel emotional and you're gonna take out a cigarette, or you're gonna drink something, or you're gonna start scrolling on social media, you're just strengthening this mechanism in your brain to do exactly the same the next time. So if you already have this bad habit, that's a whole different thing, whole different topic. But do not engage in anything that is just not a good coping mechanism. Just sit with your emotions. How many times did you actually sit with your emotions and just observe them? It's also a very important part of this whole experience here on earth. So just sit with your emotions, observe them. Do not judge them, do not rush them, do not like just let them be. They just emotions, they flow. And if you're gonna give them meaning, and if you're gonna attach yourself too much to them, then that's your state. Like, I always fail, like you said, and you angry, but then you turn the anger or the sadness towards yourself, and you start pitying yourself or hating on yourself. Just observe the emotions and do not engage in any sort of negative habit. And the second thing I want to tell you, everything happens for you. Everything doesn't happen to you, everything happens for you. So I didn't get the job. Okay, sad enough, but it means that I'm supposed to be somewhere else. Maybe if I would get that job, I would not be able to be somewhere where I'm supposed to meet someone and, I don't know, get a good business opportunity. I cannot know. You most likely, if you're trying to control your environment all the time, you grew up or you were in a relationship or at school surrounding in a district where it didn't feel safe, and you were always trying to control at least something so you could comfort yourself. You need to give up this need to control everything. Majority of the control what you can, put your effort into it, but the rest you have to detach. The art of detachment. You've heard it millions of times if you love this content. So you have to detach from this situation. You have to give it to some higher power, universe, God, whatever, if it's a destiny. Control what you can. Focus on that. Like, really give your effort into it. Because, yeah, if you're gonna give something 20% and you're gonna, not do your best, then it's obvious that the things are not gonna be working out. But if you're gonna give it your best, and then it still doesn't work out, then there's something different. There's something different hidden for you. There's something that if you would get this opportunity, if this friend would not cancel the relationship, that it wouldn't happen. But the universe, it's so complex. Life is so complex. There's so many different things that can happen that you can hardly assume what is gonna happen because of that. But you can take it. It's a very difficult mindset shift, but you can take it as a win. You did your best, but it didn't work out. There has to be something else for you then. And it will be, because every single situation always gets sorted out in some way. So if you're in the same situation, you didn't get the job, there's a reason for it. Maybe you are supposed to create your own business. And then if you would get the job, you would get stuck there for years, and then you wouldn't have the motivation to actually do something for your business, right? So don't shame yourself when something doesn't work out, and accept the fact that the universe is so complex that you cannot control the situation. Control what you can, put your best into it, and leave the rest. We have a saying in Czech that leave it to the horse. So leave it to the horse. Don't try to control everything, and be nice to yourself. Be compassionate. Don't torture yourself even more because something didn't work out. You have to enhance this love within yourself. I tried. I did my best. I was really paying attention to everything. I tried whatever I could, but it didn't work out. Enhance this compassion in yourself through something. What you choose, how you choose to speak in your mind with yourself, that's how your life will evolve. So get that standard in your head that you treat yourself nicely, okay? Love you. And if something didn't work out for you, I wish you good luck. And see you in the next one.